inflation. Here's the problem. The problem is the amount of debt the United States holds.
Making $100,000 a year will soon be considered low income. Approved an increase in the minimum wage reaching $30 an hour by the year 2028.
Many people have used this opportunity to say the empire is going to collapse.
Past decade, this situation has gotten worse.
Cue the fire! I have some good news for you, and I have some really awful, we're all gonna die bad news for you. Jump out of windows. I am telling you that the downgrade is nothing to worry about. Jim Cramer also said, quote, "This Moody's downgrade is nothing to worry about." I also got an email from a trusted subscriber. Some of you guys I become friends with. This was for May 19th that this is 2 weeks ago, something bad in California is going to happen. And now this. The good news is California guys still have a few minutes left. California rocked by multiple earthquakes along the fault line. Are the big one? Hey, my friends in Nevada, you might be getting coastline soon. But Houston, we have a problem, especially if Jim Cramer is saying this is nothing. But I will go back in the charts and show you what happens every time. And then yesterday's video was like, this is the first time Moody's has ever done a downgrade. You're like, no, not true. Yes, I'm very aware of the downgrades in 2011. This was not Moody's. Moody's has just been chilling, like everything's fine. Actually, Donald Trump did get in on the action. You get what you vote for. U.S. credit rating is about to be downgraded once again. Well, you see, 2012. You get what you voted for. This is Biden's fault. It's only been 100 days. What could possibly go wrong in 100 days except for consumer sentiment? Oh my gosh. This is the lowest level since forever, also known as all time. You are currently living in Great Depression, which is confusing, but you're like, but the stock market's up. And the 1% keep living their best lives. Yes. The lower and middle class just keep getting wiped out. And these guys, the 1% are like, hey, yes, everyone dies except for the 1%. It's designed that way. Oh, how did you like the 2025 stock market crash? And I know some of you are like, bravo, you're just so doom and gloom, everything's going to end. Yes. For the middle class. You just said yesterday and the day before and the day before that the stock market's going to go down. Yes. And right about there, that's when you turn off the video and you start digging your bunker. Well, you got to finish because I have crystal balls. I will tell you the past. You don't need crystal balls for that. The future. And then I give you, the present. I think I got that one backwards. August 5th, 2011, downgrade. What's going to happen? Or as Mickey would say, well, what you're going to do is you're going to take out one contract, a short, which controls 100, and you're gonna make truck. You want to know how many people are on that they were? 0. I think we're at the lowest level, definitely in a year. Because everyone's like, yeah, market's gonna go, we're going hot. You're on the wrong side, Dave. So in the first time in forever, I will do a sale. This thing's been $1,000. Yes. People have been paying $1,000 learning how to control 100, called taking out an option for $199. Day only, that's it. And it goes right back up to $1,000 for another few years. Someone emailed me like, how are you getting on AVGO? Like, you're up 120%, $2,000. Yep. Why would you do it any other way? That's what Michael Burry's doing. If you want to know on that Estee Lauder, he's like sold everything. He's keeping one. Why? It's a falling wedge. Look. Oh, hey, it broke out. So you take out one that controls 100 and you make truckloads of money. Just ask Michael Bublé. For those of you that would ask, why would Michael Bublé take out a buy on Estee? You need to learn the charts. But bravo, with this downgrade, it's all gonna go. Which you could. I have been saying for the last 4 days, we're starting to reach a top. And there shall be a black swan. There's gonna be an event. You see, I don't know how it works. Is it magic? I don't know. The charts always predict the future. There will be a pullback. You can short it. You can buy a put. It goes down 8.3%. It goes down 5.6%. I mean, that was the S&P downgrade. That was in 2011, 2023. Fitch, 5.6. Then what are you going to do after that, Morgan? you're going to buy a call because markets go up and down, even though everyone's in the Great Depression. Just ask everyone that made a lot of money in the Great Depression. Bravo, you don't understand, man. The dollar is going to zero, even though it's gone up the last 20 years. Yes, but wait. Money supply is contracting. That's what the macro guys say. So that must mean everything's going down because it takes money. And oh, it did? Yes. Now we go up. That's M2, Bravo. What about the rest of the world? It's like, who am I arguing with right now? Is it Peter Schiff? If it's Stephen Van Meter? Is it Yoda from Eurodollar University? That is why I always go back to the charts, and that is why I am always right. Just ask my wife. She will not confirm that. A little piece on money supply. M2, it is a key indicator of liquidity, which we were really tight. Total amount of money in circulation, expanding money to M2 money supply, increasing liquidity, contracting, tightening. So your macro should be stock market go up, but check with the charts first. Charts change, so you have to change with them. It's like I was sent my buddy, Palantir. Woo, right? Double sweet. Baby Jesus double top, because he was sweet as a baby and he lives in my heart. But I remember calling my friend. I'm like, bro, because he has a lot of money in this one. And I'm like, double top, it broke. And now I just messaged him. I'm like, scratch that. It's a cup and handle. You're now gonna double your money. My point is, you may come to one of my videos, click subscribe. You got to watch me every day. Because 2 weeks ago, I'm like, there it is, we're done. If you don't come back every day, you won't. And now I'm like, uh-oh. And that's actually confirmed. What you wanted to do on that double top is go, bink, hit that, and then get rejected. Oh no, you found support. So if you're new to all of this, start here. This is my 1 million core, and it doesn't even cost $1 million. This one's actually $299. We do some AI. It'll basically take you from beginning to end. Well, except for options and futures, that gets complicated. I mean, how just to click a button and walk away and go, oh my gosh, my digits are up. That's easy. Like our national debt, they just click a button. It just keeps going up. And so does your taxes. That's why I create courses to help you with that. And I try to get you up here with the guy waving. Nope, not going to give you that little helping hand. Lindsay over here, she's just putting her hands in her pocket. All right, so let's go over the downgrade and the dollar and everything that's going to happen. History of U.S. credit downgrades. It goes down, okay, then you find what's called a double bottom. You lost 10%, and then off to the races, 36%. Don't want you to miss that. August 1st, 2023, and then 37%. And that was Abercrombie and Fitch that gave you that one. Also, remember back in the day, I was really bearish on Disney because I was right. Just because I did that. Mickey, there has been a change in venue. You had the 789. It was actually a swing trade right there, and you're still riding it up. The only problem is it's purple. Oh, if you have any of my stock kids, it's time to take profit because it's time to come down here and fill that gap. Which now I'm really confused. I think Mickey is... Think so? I think it's Mr. Hanky. It's the Christmas poo and he loves you. Can I just take this moment to pause this video and tell you I love coming here every day. You guys are amazing. Your likes are amazing. Your comments are even better. Some of them hurt a little bit. Again, I don't think you watch I think you look at the thumbnail, the title, which I have no choice. I could be like other YouTubers that no longer exist because it's all about the algorithm. I could put an asterisk and algorithms like, oh my gosh, that's good. I will show that to people. So my apologies. I have to bend the knee to the algorithm till Elon Musk buys it and then all is fixed. Right now I go behind the scenes and I pull back the curtains. I say, this is what's happening. And you're like, wait, so QE? Yeah, remember what happened last time with QE? Remember the dollar, the stock market? Why is the Fed quietly buying billions in bonds and hoping nobody notices? That's because they don't want to cut. I bet you're not going to hear like QE. But it's okay, Jerome. I know your secret. So do me a favor. Do not show Peter Schiff this video. He's been on my channel multiple times. I actually had my daughter arguing with him about Bitcoin. It looks like JoJo Flight Attendant YouTube is up one. Maybe buying Bitcoin at $4,000 was a good thing. Just in case you wanted to know why Bitcoin is up today, it's the charts. I can show you, but we're on the dollar and I like chasing squirrels. So which I have ADHD, I'm probably going to forget. My apologies. Going back to 2007, do you see a trend? Is it going down? Or is it going up? Yeah, it is going up. That was a very good call, Bradley. Your top was right there. This is a trend line. This is called resistance. This one is called support. This one was another support. Dollar go higher. I know it is a dirty shirt in that closet, but it is the cleanest dirty shirt and the whole world uses it. Everyone walks into their bank and they say, I would like a dollar denominated loan. And then you see M2 go up. And I am telling you, the lowest you're going on the dollar is 96 and some change. That's it. And then it's going to bounce just like it bounced all the way home. But now if for some reason it goes and it hits that, well, I went the wrong way. But if for some reason we're going to pretend it's here and it breaks, okay, then it goes up, it gets rejected, it goes down. All right, then the game's over. But based on since 2007, dollar go up, gold go up, stock market go up. Costco will stop you from buying gold bars. Since when did people figure out what an asset was? And in regards to assets, inflation makes our assets go higher. Highest reading in 44 years. So let's go assets. Yay! And we're going to wipe out the middle class. They are going to fight their hardest to get their hands on some of that cash because they're going to go to college and get a job and get another job. And if you earn under $100,000 now in parts of California, it'll soon be most of California, you're really dirty low income, because having a job and getting on the hamster wheel and building someone else's dream rather than your own is all part of the lie that the 1%, well, they teach their kids, hey, this is how the game works. You're not going to want to do that job thing because then they'll also take out more than half of all the money you make in taxes. You probably won't fight about it because it'll go to roads and good things. You have to pay your fair share, but they will fight for a higher minimum wage. Also, congratulations, Los Angeles, you voted for that $30 minimum wage. Also, my apologies if you drive through Starbucks and it costs you $120. So just looking it up on the interwebs, what you guys are paying. What's the highest? 4 Shots, Carmel, $12, Airport, but you got those stars. But like always, the show must go on. Theater must continue, where they tell you, we're going to cut spending. And then you keep going back to here and you're like, I don't see that going down. Actually, we got a Paul.
What do you need to see in this bill to be on board?
The problem is it's asking conservatives like myself to raise the debt ceiling $5 trillion. That's historic. No one's ever raised the debt ceiling that much. It will be a record for Congress to raise the debt $5 trillion. But also it indicates that this year the deficit will be over $2 trillion, but it means they're anticipating close to $3 trillion for the next year. It's really a slap in the face at those of us who are excited about Elon Musk and Doge and all the cuts. Where are the cuts? If the cuts are real, why are we going to borrow $5 trillion? So what I proposed was this. I put forward a proposal and we voted on it to raise the debt ceiling for 3 months. Why? Because I think we should vote on the debt ceiling every 3 or 4 months to see if they're doing their job. If they promise us cuts in spending, not just the administration, I'm talking about congressional leaders as well. If the promises are real, I'll vote to raise it every 3 months. So
just like that, the show goes on, the system continues, you keep getting wiped out, and I keep coming here every single day saying you have no choice. And 2 things, start a business, trade equities, you can do this, options, you can do this if you're a beginner. And with that, I love you. Get off the couch, David. Now you can still have your laptop and still do it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.